Hi guys! A year ago I did a video titled Kpop New Year's Resolutions for 2015, and since it's Christmas Eve today actually, but who knows when you're seeing this, I'm going to rewatch, so basically react to myself, what I actually thought I'm going to do this year, and probably many parts of it didn't happen, but yeah, I wanted to do this as a reaction, but I don't really have time and to edit it, so when I'm not, you can't see me speaking, then it's that me speaking on the screen, so it's not me. Okay, so let's see. I know that I'm going to start with hi guys. Hi guys, this is my second New Year's video this year, and I again copied it from May because it was her idea originally, but I asked her and she told me that it's fine if I do this. So it's my Kpop New Year's resolutions video about collection-wise, so albums and photocards. I'm gonna start with photocards because that's really short. So as of now, I'm really happy with my collection for other K-pop groups. There's one card which I really want, is Diane's Showtime card, because I really want to get that card. Like, I really want to get one WhatsApp card, and it's Diane's, my bias card. But other than that, it's Super Junior. So I want to complete the Mamacita EMB sets for now. But of course, if SJM has a comeback, then that set has to be completed. But that's at least only 8 cards, so that's pretty good. Or 7, depends. But most likely 8. So that should be done. And of course, if I find rare older Donkey cards, then those 2. And if they release Donkey and New stuff, then Donkey's cards. So those are stuff too, but those are new stuff. For older stuff, Mamacita A and B should be completed. And other groups, it's pretty much fine what I have now. So, albums. For my top girl groups, I actually have... Stop. So I'm actually really proud of myself with sticking the no for the cards. At least I really did focus on albums. So I'm really happy about that. And I did complete Mamacita A and B like pretty early in the year. So that was good. And I'm working on Devil and Magic right now. Okay, top girl groups. I think it changed my top girl groups since then actually. Completed collections for the Korean stuff, except for TRS Apple thing, Korea China project. I did get that one. That's a goal for January actually, so I can buy that one. But other than that, and 19 is rare album, I have their collection completed, so the only goal for this year is to get their comeback stuff, which is 1 album, maybe 2 for each group, so that's fine. That can be done. And then Super Junior, let's talk about Super Junior. Every single year I promise it. It's the 3rd year I'm saying this, that this year I'm gonna complete my Suju collection, and guess what, it never happened. But this year I just want to get really close to it by the 10th anniversary. So I have my list here. These are more rare stuff. But besides the opera puzzles, I want to complete it by the 10th anniversary. And this includes, besides some rare stuff, that me is crazy me. Like, oh, that didn't happen, but I did get older stuff, so let's see what I said. It includes 7 Yes Asia packages, and half of those are already reached free shipping, so there's 1 stuff in those. I think I bought 3 or 4 of those actually. I think I meant the Bonamana Japanese things, and I did get those, so that's good. But the other ones are around $30, so I always need something to add and reach free shipping, and usually that is a Tiara Japanese single, or maybe after school. So that's like the only others from my top girl groups that I would do, except Korean comeback, but you know, just to reach free shipping. So for Suju, I really want to do it this year, but I know that it's a bit too much to promise that. But I can promise that I am gonna order the cheaper Yes Asia things. So not the expensive ones, but for older stuff, because they always release tons of new stuff. And most of it is Japanese, and Japanese stuff, especially concert DVDs, are so expensive. That's why I barely have money for older stuff of Suju. So what I want to get is the other two jackets of Banana Japanese version, the full album, the Korean album, just in Japanese packaging. I already bought one. It's on the way, but I'm not 100% sure which version it is, because I cancelled an item in that package and then requested for another, but then they messaged me, they're not sure if they can get it, and then I told them, okay, but that other CD is fine too, and I don't know which did they put in the end. Both are Bonamana ones, but which one? I'm not sure. So I need the other two, and I need to, for Hangang's 2 albums, I want to get the other versions I wanted, so that's 4 things. Those for sure. I have to get those this year.
Oh yeah, I didn't get the other 2 versions of Hangang's album, which I talk about here, but I did get the 3rd version, which I didn't really consider that time, and that's not here yet, but it's shipped, so, and I still bought it in 2015, so does that count?
And the expensive ones would be really nice to get, but you know, they're expensive.
I did get 2 Blu-rays.
So that's for Suju
One is
right
just
now,
not here
because
yet.
they're gonna have Japanese single. Donkey Minyuk is gonna have Japanese stuff again, even though they promised a Korean one this time, but that can be only a digital single, what they are filming in California right now, so, you know, we never know. And FGM stuff, but you know, they're gonna have enough stuff. And suddenly random merch can appear anytime.
Random merch.
So that's
Just
why
that
like
time
new stuff is enough. But
cartoon.
I really want to complete their collection already, because it's been taking me more than 3 years now, and
4 years.
I know I can blame myself for liking other groups as specifically, but it's not completed yet.
You're horrible.
It should be. Other groups, Shima. I think what a reasonable goal is to get their new albums. So the new comeback one and 2 other ones, so that's 3 albums. That's reasonable. I can do it besides doing Super Junior. That's a goal for this year for Shima. For Infinite, I have the Korean stuff, but no, I'm not talking about Infinite because there's something that I'm working on. You'll know it eventually.
It was the Star Card collection, the first season, so I did work on that, so yay! But for Shima I did more. I don't know if I mentioned it later in the video, but I completed their old stuff and the new stuff, and I don't have the in-between one.
So Infinite is not, I think, what I'm talking about right now. Jaya, I'm missing one single, a full album, 2 mini albums, subunit mini album. There's 2 Taiwanese things I want to get and their comeback. If that happens, that's 8, and I want to get 4 of those this year for sure.
I actually completed my JL collection, the Korean one, so the 2 Taiwanese things are not bought, but maybe I should do that for next year. I don't know, I haven't planned my New Year's resolution video for it now, but this is just... I was so good with JL and Shima this year, during the summer.
4. That would be very nice, 4. You know, just like, of course, completed would be nicer, but Super Junior is priority. But I want to move forward with my JL collection, even though I already have 4 things, and that's really nice. Next group, yeah, there's like other groups, but for example, I really like the Mashingi. They're my 5th favorite boy group. But since they have so many stuff, it's harder to start collecting them. So if Red Velvet has a physical release, or Lovelyz makes a comeback, or Love Room makes a comeback, I'm sure to get those, try to get those, because there's only one stuff that I'm missing, the new one, because I got their earlier stuff. In Red Velvet's case, they don't even have anything yet. So that's why it's not everyone. And I really want to get DalShabet's comeback thing, because I don't have many DalShabet, and I need DalShabet in my life. And maybe one Kara CD, besides if they have a comeback, that's an order.
I only got Pandora this year, I think, for order. I think, but I did get Pandora. So that's amazing, I actually did that. I didn't know I promised that. Yeah, because I got In Love and Pandora for Kara this year. So, woo!
Kara CD is a nice goal. I don't want to make big goals. Just one this year. And maybe random groups. if I'm just like suddenly, oh, I want to buy this album, but not like huge hauls of that group, so I'm not gonna randomly buy like 15 top CDs. I do not allow myself to.
Well, technically I didn't do that. I didn't buy 15 top CDs or any other group. I suddenly didn't buy all their stuff, so, but huge hauls. Well, not from one group, so I worked on everything slowly, besides Jaya and Shima, because I completed those.
Do that, no. But if I suddenly decide that I want something from Madtown because Buffy is Buffy and he's perfect, then I might get a Madtown CD. That's what I want to explain. But that's one thing. So it's like I won't suddenly
Because they had a
start
callback.
by a bunch of one group things. What I want as a promise for early this year is Top Dog's anniversary non-signed version. I really want to get a non-signed one, but I usually buy more than one CD in a package, so I have to think more about it, how to order it. So Tiara's new CD and Top Dog's anniversary are like really like that thing. How did I say that? Like that thing. Like that's really. Beside the other stuff, like for JI, it's like one of those stuff, so like 4 of those 8 stuff. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say, I think. Talked about Photocards, talked about my top groups, also mentioned the DalShabet and Kara, so they are top groups too. So I think I did everything. Oh yeah, and Charang's version of their new Japanese single, but that's probably gonna be in the Yes Asia package to reach free shipping, so it's like
Well, it wasn't, because it was out of stock.
Yeah, I think I said everything. So let me know if you did any kind of resolutions for Kpop wise for this year, complete this collection, or I don't know, get this CD that you have wanted forever or something. Let me know. Yeah. Bye.
Okay, that was me talking from a year ago, a bit less. So, technically I did do well with Shima and Jia, even better than I expected that year. I did get Kara's comeback and older album, Pandora, and I did get DalShabet's new stuff, even their Japanese single, so that's amazing. And I can't talk about that yet, I can't. So, I did well with that. I did get Red Velvet, Lovely's, Laboom, new releases, and Oh My Girl debuted, so yeah, but I didn't know that time. So I didn't get the red for Red Velvet. I know it's time to stop hoping for a repackage, but I'm still hoping. So, I think that's all. As for Suju, well, I did get all the cheaper things. Okay, $30 things are not exactly cheap, but considering how expensive the rest is, it is cheap. So I did get those. By that time I already bought one, so the other 2 bananas. And for Hanggang's album I did get one now, and it's still not next year, so yeah. And I got 2 Blu-rays, one is not here yet. So that's good. That's good. I hope you were not watching this with earphones, because probably it's like my old self talking is only on one of the sides, and that's just annoying to watch videos like that. So yeah, I think I did so well, because I didn't promise much besides Suju, but I always think that I'm going to get this and this, but so many not really comebacks, but releases happened. I totally didn't expect the other DNA tour to be released this year, because I expected it to be like early next year, and KRY tour, like these are just surprises, and then like F Japan fan club photo book and other fan festival DVD, and these things always happen, like, oh, you have random $50 or $60 for this F Japan thing, and I'm like, I have to. So it's like, and like the guest house photo book and the Swiss Diary photo book, and these things always just happen for Suju, and random merch. Quack's Artium was there, and not even like, and I didn't expect, well, originally I kind of expected after Shiny's merch to the music merch, but Magic also had merch, not only double, so these things for Suju, the Suju money, they eat up the Suju money. It's like, money. And I'm like, money. And yeah, so that's what happens. But I already talked to my friend about what I want to do next year for Suju, but I'm going to promise that in the New Year's resolutions. So I did well with not promising to complete it by the 10th anniversary, because that was clearly a ridiculous goal. But I said that no huge haul packages. I did get huge haul packages, but not for one group. I don't even remember packages where I just got, but it's like maybe I got 2 albums from one group, but besides that it's not really. Like Super Junior is an other story always. I'm talking about Super Junior and K-pop. Like K-pop is like Super Junior, you know, but that's always how I talk. So the autofocus was so loud in this video, and combining that with the autofocus of the camera, I'm sorry if you went it off. I'm sorry. I should get a new camera, I guess, but I'd rather spend my money on ridiculous Blu-rays. But, so yeah, bye.